Let's code this e-commerce store that's fully functioning, it fully works. If I click here buy now, it will immediately send me to the checkout. This is a fully working Stripe checkout that works. If you need e-commerce development services, check my portfolio and contact below. We will use Stripe as backend. I know it sounds weird, but go here to Stripe, click product catalog to the right, to the left, and turn on the test mode and say add product. Put the name of your product, description, upload image, and say one-time payment, price, currency, and then add product. So I added a few of these products here. Now I have my NextJS setup. So first I'm gonna create this lib folder and stripe.ts inside. Now if you don't know how to set up NextJS, just Google NextJS setup. And then we're gonna create this file. I'm gonna import Stripe from Stripe, so you need to npm install Stripe. We're gonna call the Stripe API here. So Stripe is new Stripe, and then process.env.stripe secret key, and then this is the API version, or whatever the API version you currently have. You can just do this and press Control space and click the API version. So we want to connect to Stripe to fetch the products now. Let's continue. I'm gonna go here and say export async function create payment link, and then pass in the price ID. So we will call Stripe API and create that payment link when user is buying, so they can be redirected to that link. So session is equal to await Stripe checkout session create, and then return session.url. And then the line items, so we will just define this array and say this new object, price is price ID and quantity 1. This will be, so price ID is connected to all of the products here, so each product has its own price ID, so we can check this product. We can say product ID, but we can also find price ID somewhere. So that price ID will show which product we are talking, we need to charge, create a checkout for. Let's continue mode payment, and then success URL and cancel URL. So when user finishes or cancels, return to this domain that we will specify. Shipping address, we need to collect shipping address, and we need to manually add all countries like this in an array. You can copy this from my GitHub below. So let's now create .env.local file. You're gonna need next public Stripe publishable key, Stripe secret key, next public base URL, and Stripe product category metadata. You're gonna need all of this stuff. So you can find this key and this key in your Stripe account. So developers, API keys, and is this one, and click this one to reveal. So like this, and then copy it. Don't worry guys, I will rotate this key. So just make sure not to, if you put next public in front, these things are exposed to the client. So do not put next public in front of a secret key. And then this is the URL, so your base URL, whatever it is. And then this is just category. So all of the products that you want to load from Stripe, you're gonna add this, put this metadata when you are creating them. So if you go to any of your products and click edit product, or while you are creating it, you wanna scroll down, more options, and metadata, category shop to. So when you say the category here, and you have the same category here, all of the products with this metadata will be loaded. So you can have a lot of products, but only ones that you put this tag to will be loaded. So add this to your products. Then let's go back to Stripe TS. So below we're gonna get all of the products. So product is await Stripe product search, and we need normal brackets, curly brackets, and then query. So backticks, metadata, and then field category is gonna be equal, or it's gonna be assigned to process.env.stripe product category metadata. So this is this. So this shop2 is gonna be equal to this metadata here, and we're gonna load only those products. And active is true, so it's not archived. And then close normal quotes, close backticks. below. Product details is await promise all, and then return product details. And inside of these brackets, we're gonna do something. So I'm gonna say products.data.map async product is gonna be equal const price is await stripe price retrieve. So we need to get this retrieve this price based on default. So I think this will be this price object, and this will be price ID. We'll see. So we will return something. So this will return all of the products. So it's gonna be ID, name, images, price, currency, price ID, category. Yeah, so this price is the whole price object based on the price ID. The price object contains currency, unit amount, and ID and everything. And that's it. This is it. Now let's go to app, create this API folder, create a payment link folder, and route TS. So this is the API that we will create next. When user clicks button, we will send the request to this API. So next response and create payment link from lib stripe, and then export post function, try catch, and then extract price ID from request JSON. Payment link is create payment link with price ID. Next response JSON URL payment link, and then console log this, and then next response .json error failed to create payment link, status 500, and that's it. This is it. And now that's been the backend. Now let's just go to the main page. So app, page tsx, delete everything, and we're just gonna have this const product is await get products. That's all I have. So ignore everything else. Other things are for other tutorials. We're just gonna need this product 0. So whatever your component name is here, and then passing the products. And now let's create this component. So I will go here to not app but components, and I'm just gonna create this one, the product 0. Others are for different tutorials, so ignore everything else in this folder. We will go here and start coding. So use client. We will import a bunch of this stuff. Now you need to install shadcn. So just Google shadcn installation, click your framework, and copy this init. Press enter to everything, take all defaults, and then go here button and copy this command. And then also you need card, and you need that's it, button and card, and this will be automatically installed with shadcn. Okay, let's define product interface. ID, name, images, price, currency, price ID, and then landing page props. So this should be like whatever your name of your component props, whatever. The name doesn't matter. And then those props you're gonna pass here. So let's extract it, like extract those products. So these products are what we pass from page tsx here. This. Okay, is loading, set is loading. It's gonna be string, so this is gonna be ID of the item that we clicked, or null. Handle by now, set is loading to product ID, and then try catch. So we're gonna make a post request to API create payment link and pass in just this product ID data. If response is not okay, throw error, and then extract the response, the URL from the response. If you remember, we are returning URL from our API that we made. And then push, this will be payment link, and then push the user to this link. Error, we're just gonna console log this error. Scroll to element. So if you remember, here I have this, well, I don't have anything here. So here, if I click explore collection, we will scroll down. So this is what we are coding now. Let me go here and scroll to element. We will just take element by ID products and then scroll with smooth behavior. And then return something. So one div, outer div, and then hero section. We're gonna have section div age1, Oh, wait. And then discover your signature style, paragraph, button, explore our collection, and don't click scroll to element, div, and this will be div, and then image will be model png. Go below and say new arrivals. This will be the new arrivals, so this is it, and then we need to just code all of this stuff. Div, and then map products, card from shard.cn, div image, this is the product image, and then card content, we have product name, currency, and price, and then card footer, button is loading, so if it's loading it's gonna be disabled, and then if it's loading we're gonna say processing, so when user clicks to buy this we're gonna say processing, so it's gonna be buy now or processing, and that's it. It should be completely working right now, so if I click this it will take a few seconds and then we will be pushed here to this payment link. Thank you for watching. If you need e-commerce development services, check my portfolio and contact below.